the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures. This is what is on the agenda for today. I'm about to go on inside and take a look. So I've never been here before. I have really no idea what to expect when I go inside. I heard there's a Godfather exhibit from the movie, so I'm interested in seeing that. And also, if a person could have a favorite shark.
A what?
Well, my favorite shark, he hangs out in here. You'll see what I mean. So I don't know how great this will be. I don't know if they'll let me video or what, but we're gonna go inside and see what we see. So come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Academy Awards history. The Academy Award is cinema's preeminent honor administered by the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences. It's been bestowed annually since 1929 to acknowledge artistic and technical achievements in cinema. Winners receive a golden statuette, better known as the Oscar. Clark Gable. Clark Gable. That's Clark Gable's Oscar. Gregory Peck. This is Gregory Peck's Oscar for To Kill a Mockingbird. Oh my goodness. The reflection is horrible. I'm not going to show them all since the lighting is not great, but this is the Academy Award for Visual Effects for Star Wars. Star Wars. Right there. This is another big one. Academy Award for Sound Effects Editing for E.T. I love this movie. The Academy Award for the Best Song for Officer and a Gentleman. Love that one.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the Academy for this honor of a lifetime. Thank you to my mom for the sacrifices she made to get me here. To my little brother, David, who calls me every day just to remind me to take good care of myself. I love you, brother. Thank you
Invitation to the very first Academy Awards.
Thank you to A24, to Daniel,
1929 and the program.
And
wow.
My Goonies brother for life.
Fellow members of the motion picture industry and honored guests, this is one of the happiest moments of my life. And I want to thank each one of you who had a part in selecting me for one of the awards. For your kindness, it has made me feel very, very humble. And I shall always hold it as a beacon for anything that I may be able to do in the future. I sincerely hope I shall always be a credit to my race and to the motion picture industry. My heart is too full to tell you just how I feel. And may I say thank you. God bless you.
Appreciation to very important factor what makes me successful, and answer my question is down. I like to thank Johann Brahms, Johann Strauss, Richard Strauss.
The winner is Yoshi Omiki.
I remember that one. Wow. Two of my favorites right there.
I wish somebody would help me right now, because I didn't expect, so I had nothing in my mind. But right now, I thank you for everyone who helped me, and you, and you and all American people. Thank you.
Oh, he was the best host. I remember when she showed up in that outfit, her Bob Mackie creation. One and only Cher. Johnny Carson for the 5th time in 1984. Terms of Endearment. What a great film.
I am particularly happy to receive this fabulous award because it comes to me on the eve of my next
Officer and a
picture.
gentleman.
And I don't think that a director about to start his new job would wish for anything more stimulating and auspicious of this. I want you all to accept my
Oh my gosh,
deepest
so many
and more
memories.
understand.
This is bringing back so many memories. Wow. 1987. Colorway. 1988. Cher won Best Actress. 1989. Rain Man. I think the 80s was my decade. 80s and 90s. Here's 90s. 1990. Billy Crystal hosted for the first time. He was amazing. 1991.
Because it is a long journey
1992.
to this moment. I
Horror
am
thriller, The Silence of the Lambs.
naturally indebted to
Third movie to win the big 5 categories.
principally among whom are
Holy
Ralph
moly.
Nelson,
Al Pacino wins his first Oscar in 1993
William Barrett,
for Scent of a
Ron
Woman.
Baum, and of course the members of the Academy. For all of them,
Jurassic Park. No surprise there. The man, the myth, the Spielberg. Oh my gosh.
The winner is a tie.
1995, Forrest Gump wins 6
The
awards.
winners are Captain
Martin Landau wins Best for
in
Ed
Lion in the
Wood.
Winter and Barbara Streisand.
1996. Oh, Barbara Streisand is winning right now. Braveheart, 1997.
This is Anthony Hartley who is accepting the award for Catherine Hepburn.
1998. Marcus, do you remember this? Cuba Gooding Jr. winning in 1997 Best Supporting Actor for Jerry Maguire. I remember that. 1999.
Winning the breaking record for nominate, and I'm absolutely thrilled that it has happened. Thank you very much.
Jim O'Neill, Paper Moon, 1974.
Hello, gorgeous.
Babs.
I'm very honored to be in such magnificent company as Catherine Hepburn. And, gee, it's a wild feeling.
Who doesn't love Barbara Streisand?
Sitting there tonight, I was thinking that the first script of Funny Girl was written when I was only 11 years old. And thank God it took so long to get it right. So I would like to thank my co-producer Ray Stark for waiting till I grew up, and Julie Stein and Rod Milch for being such a great sport to sing, and Isabel Leonard for writing such a terrific character. And old Hollywood people who made our show into a movie. Herb Ross and my dear Harry Stradlin, who I haven't let go since, and my dear friend and director William Wyler. I was happy. And
This is the winner envelope for Best Supporting Actress in 2014. That is the actual envelope.
Making me
Wow.
really miserable.
Oh my gosh. And that's what's inside. If you ever wonder what's inside. These are Oscar statuettes.
The winner is
Charm, belonging to Eleanor Coppola.
Marlon Brando in The Godfather.
This is the production design.
Accepting the award for
2017.
I'm representing Marlon Brando this evening, and he has asked me to tell you in a very long speech, which I cannot share with you presently because of time, but I will be glad to share with the press afterwards, that he very regretfully cannot accept this very generous award. And the reasons for this being are the treatment of American Indians today by the film industry. Excuse me.
He earned that award.
And on television, in movie reruns,
But I understand the mission
and
there.
also with recent
absolutely
happenings
understand
at
it.
Wounded Knee. I beg at this time that I have not intruded upon this evening, and that we will, in the future, our hearts and our understandings
Refusing
will
the
meet with
award
love
for The Godfather.
and generosity. Thank
Refusing
you on
it.
behalf of Marlon Brando.
Whew. Tell you money.
All I really want to thank is my director, Peter Bogdanovich, and my father. Thank you.
So cute. I think we have entered the Casablanca section. Casablanca. Warner Brothers head Irene Lee first discovered the unproduced stage play Everybody Comes to Rick's.
Toward the freedom of the Americans. Lisbon became the great embarkation point, but not everybody could get to it.
That's what turned into Casablanca.
So it fortuitous.
Inspired by European travels where he witnessed growing systemic anti-Semitism. Whew. Heavy stuff.
Across the Mediterranean to Oran. Then by train or auto.
Don't tell me. That is the piano. That is the Play It Again Sam piano. Oh my God. Look at it.
All the gin joints and all the towns in all the world.
Julie Wilson, who played Sam, was a drummer, not a pianist. So he only mimed playing the piano from this Paris flashback scene. That is it. That's his piano. That is the cinematographer Arthur Edison with Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman on set. In 1942, it says. Look at those two. Whew. No one working on the 1942 production of Casablanca suspected it would win Best Picture. I guess that's true of everything. Nobody thinks they're gonna win. They hope. Sure. This is Ingrid Bergman. Because the script was being rewritten throughout the filming, she had to play her romantic scenes without knowing how the love triangle would resolve. This is her handwritten diary. Ingrid Bergman's handwritten diary. at Rick's Cafe. And that piano is over here. You can see there's the photo. Here's the piano. Holy cow. You could see the inscription or carvings of their matches.
With the coming of the Second World
The one in the
War,
movie.
many eyes in imprisoned Europe turned hopefully or desperately toward the freedom of the Americans.
Holy moly.
Lisbon became the great embarkation point.
I didn't realize there were two different ones. It just escaped my mind.
Roundabout refugee trails sprang up. Paris to Marseille.
Yes, monsieur. There's at the table. Victor Astor.
Play it again, Sam. One of the greatest of all times. This looks pretty cool. These screenplays and storyboards show how cinema is first born on paper. And there's some things from one of my favorite Hitchcock films. They're both based on books, but use very different approaches to their source material.
and have a glass of wine by myself, so I didn't feel like reading alone. Not tonight. No.
I got the manuscript of the novel.
I like your
Holy
picture.
cow. There's Hitch
You have
himself.
this sad with them if this up outside for you.
Look at him. He's so young. This is an age from his skirt. That was Alfred Hitchcock and Joan Harrison at work in 1939. Oh my god, this is for the birds. Look at this. Storyboards for the birds. Oh my goodness, there's the church that they all run from. Oh my goodness. That is priceless.
It's not that crazy. What about Hollywood? It's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time.
Wow. Spectacular. Like Rebecca, The Birds was adapted from a work by Daphne du Maurier, which was a short story. Oh, look at this. That crow sequence. Handwritten crow sequence. Oh my god. Wow. This is incredible. What is this? Script page. Oh wow, this is something special. The sign says, well, let's see. Typewriter used by screenwriter Joseph Stefano for Psycho. The script for Psycho was typed on that typewriter.
I don't know, Candy.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Now we have entered the Godfather Quarter. And the movie is playing on loop, so I'm gonna just not talk. And we can enjoy the sounds of one of the greatest films of all times. All time?
Just 5 minutes. So,
Oh my gosh. What a dreadful scene. I've never looked at oranges the same way since. Oranges always signify something bad in movies, always. Thanks to The Godfather. Oh my God. Take the gun? No.
Leave the gun.
Take the cannoli, leave the gun.
Take the cannoli.
Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
What I want.
Oh. Poor Michael.
I have a guarantee. No more attempts on my father's life.
So good.
Se prega di vostri nemici lo sempre quando sei qua.
What have we got over here?
Lascia bene.
This
Dice chi
is
sei, sono una guarda.
Francis Ford Coppola's copy of The Godfather, 1969. Francis Ford Coppola's Godfather notebook. Upon acceptance of the role, he began annotating each page of the novel, transforming it into this 3-ring book, The Godfather notebook. Oh, wow. Hitchcock. I wonder what he meant by that.
The man is going to bring you some great deal. From my point of view.
Wedding?
Freedom. You're my older brother, and I love you. But don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again. Ever. Your wife and children be happy with them. Very happy.
Holy moly.
That's good.
Over here they have some sketches for the costumes for the films. And if that's not enough, there's Michael. Okay. Oh, and if that's not enough, the costumes themselves are over here. That's the vest worn by Oreste Baldini as the young Vito Andolini when he came to America. That's his vest. This is costume worn by Kathleen Beller as Carla, the vaudeville sister. Wow, this one is so accurate, so thorough. It has a wedding ring on. Costume worn by Robert De Niro as Vito Corleone. Oh, that's the big one right there. Oh. Oh my goodness. My heart is pounding right now. And there's another one worn by De Niro as Vito Corleone. Check out the shoes and the socks. The two Vito Corleones right there. Oops. And then over here we have costume worn by Morgana Kings as Mama Corleone. Costume worn by Al Pacino as Michael Corleone in Godfather Part 2. I can totally see that. This is the leisure suit he wore during his trips to Miami and Havana. And here we have costume worn by Diane Keaton as Kate Adams.
Therese would react to that. There was a moment where she was really angry with him, and
Check out that note about costume
jumped on his
colors.
back.
That's very interesting.
Just to get a reaction out of him. None of us were expecting it. None of us knew what she was going to do. I don't even know she knew what she was going to do at the time.
And we have a hat.
It happened, but it was
Fedora worn by Fredo. Fredo's fedora. John Casale.
We all felt it.
Hope I pronounced it right. Designer Anna Hill Johnston. Carefully constructed looks of the 1940s and 50s under Coppola's guidance. Outstanding.
At first, like everybody else, I was a soldier. But when the boy...
This upright moviola was used for reviewing and editing short clips from The Godfather and Godfather 2. Wow, it looks so antiquated by today's standards. But at that time, that was probably cutting-edge technology. The Godfather and Part 2 were shot on a Mitchell BNCR identical to the one shown here. Damn, that's big. Huge. No movie is complete without an amazing soundtrack. The Godfather 3 came out 16 years after Part 2, reuniting many of Coppola's longtime collaborators while adding important new ones, such as actors Sofia Coppola, Andy Garcia, Eli Wallach. Ooh, look at that. Menacing stare. So good. Poster. Paramount's head of publicity and promotion, Marilyn Stewart, launched one of the most successful PR efforts in movie history. The campaign capitalized on the book's popularity, touted Brando's comeback performance, and drew on public interest in the mafia. Wow. This was undoubtedly the most heartbreaking scene in the film. Well, I shouldn't say that. It was up there. It was one of them. I hate that glare. Oh my God, I'm dying. The horse's head with a ton of glare. Oh my God, look at that. Prop horse head used in rehearsal. Taxidermy horse head used during rehearsals for the shocking scene. Though no horses were killed for the movie, a real horse head from a local slaughterhouse was used during the actual filming. This unsettling relic prop reflects common practices in Hollywood prior to special effects innovations. Oh my gosh. That is scary as heck. I wouldn't want that in my bed. Prop or no prop. He's found. Vito Corleone's found. So it's turning out a lot of things are really difficult to film in here because they do not allow flash photography of any kind. And the museum is so dark that every time I go to film something, I guess the light goes on my camera. So I've recorded what I can. I've mostly taken a lot of pictures, but what I really came for, it's right ahead. I can't wait to show you. It's so cool. It's so cool. This right here. This right here. This is the last remaining Bruce shark from Jaws that was made out of the original mold for the original shark. This is it. This is Bruce. He's kind of dark. I don't know why. Here we go. Here we go. The full-scale model shark, which was nicknamed Bruce on the set, cast from the original mold by art director Joe Alves. It was a gift of the Alden family in memory of Sam and Dorothy Adlin. Did I say that right? A gift of the Adlin family in memory of Sam and Dorothy Adlin. Restoration by the amazing Greg Nicotero and KNB EFX Group. Special thanks to Philip Bach in his help finding Bruce. Restoration made possible by gifts in memory of Sean Lewis. So it goes on to tell you that this 25-foot fiberglass model is the fourth and final great white shark cast from the original mold used for Jaws. The 3 sharks used during production deteriorated and were destroyed after filming, making this the only surviving model. Cast for display at Universal Studios Hollywood shortly after the film's release. It was a popular photo attraction for decades until it was removed in 1990. The fearsome mechanical sharks that appeared in the film were created by art director Joe Alves and built by more than 40 effects technicians under the supervision of Robert A. Mate. I hope I'm saying these names right. I'm probably not. I apologize. The primary full-bodied version required 14 operators to control its complex moving parts, and as everybody knows, was famously challenging as the shoot took place in the waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Despite the props' complex operational needs, the team's efforts were successful, and the shark, nicknamed Bruce by the film's director Steven Spielberg, became a cinematic icon. So from what I heard, this remaining shark was on a pole high above a junkyard somewhere here in the greater Los Angeles area, I believe. And it was salvaged from the salvage yard, and Greg Nicotero painstakingly returned it to its original, film appearance, camera ready style. The only one left, the only Bruce left. This to me was worth the price of admission alone. Although I gotta say that Godfather Exhibit blew me away. I also love that film very much. I do feel like the size is a little deceiving. I mean, you have to remember this is based on the same dimensions. It's based off the same mold. And the shark in Jaws swallowed Quint whole. Hanging the way it is, it doesn't, oh my gosh, it doesn't look like he could swallow a man whole, but I guess if you get up a little bit closer like this, oh my God, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. So yeah, I guess he could. Oh, wow. Worth the price of admission alone just to meet Bruce.
Oh, interesting.
Dum dum.
Dum dum. Dum 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 dum.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, he's amazing. He's amazing.